speaker is Mr. Avinash Kumar. He's Assistant Professor, Department of Zoology, Government College, Chamba, from India. He will talk on effect of anthropogenic activities and climatic factors on the conservation of endangered faunal diversity of Kalatop-Khajjar, Wildlife Sanctuary of Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh. So welcome, Mr. Avinash Kumar. You will get only 10 minutes. Please, you have to finish within 10 minutes your presentation. Welcome, Mr. Avinash Kumar.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible? Am I audible, sir?
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
Sir. So, respected Dr. Hamil Maria, chair of this session, Dr. Muhammad Umar, co-chair of this session. We are very thankful to Summer Field School for giving us this golden opportunity to share our research experience with all the participants across the globe. So my topic of research or the paper is effect of anthropogenic activities and climatic factors on the conservation of endangered faunal diversity of Kalatop-Khajjiar Wildlife Sanctuary of Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh. As you know, we all know that IUCN and red list of threatened species. According to this IUCN, it divides all the species into 9 categories, and that is non-evaluated, data deficient, least concern, no threatened, vulnerable, endangered, critically endangered, extinct, wild, extinct, and I will be talking about the endangered, that the threatened species that included critically endangered, and vulnerable species of this prestigious wildlife sanctuary of Himachal Pradesh in India. Chamba district is the northmost district of Himachal Pradesh, having average elevation of 1006 meters, in which Khajjar Kalatop Wildlife Sanctuary is situated, having 30.69 kilometer square area, lies in the beautiful district Chamba of Himachal Pradesh, having dense deodar and fir forest covering about 19.63 kilometers of sanctuary. This sanctuary is located about 10 kilometers away from Zoology, that is an important hill station of Himachal Pradesh of India. Various pheasants, leopard, yellow-throated marten, Himalayan black bear, and these are some common animals found here. This sanctuary lies in the path of Ravi River, surrounded by coniferous and oak forests. This is the panoramic view of Kalatop-Khajjar Wildlife Sanctuary. Dense forests present in this sanctuary. This is the map showing the area of this Khajjar Kalatop Wildlife Sanctuary. This is the Kalatop area, this is the Khajjar area, this is the Dankund, this is Lakramandi, this is the Zoology area, and this is the map of Himachal Pradesh district Chamba, having different places, and this is the situation of this Kalatop-Khajjar Wildlife Sanctuary on the border of Chamba and other district. This is about some facts of this Khajjar Kalatop Wildlife Sanctuary. This is Musk deer. I will be talking about this endangered species and its disappearance and its appearance after 20 years of long span. The establishment year of the sanctuary is 1958, and having area of 17.17 square kilometer. It is located in district Chamba of India. Climatic conditions, as far as the climatic condition concerned, rainfall 400 millimeter to 600 millimeter, and temperature ranges from 10 degree to 30 degrees Celsius. It is a beautiful ecotourism spot having Khajjar, Kalatop-Khajjar Lake, Kalatop area, Dankund area, Palvani temple is there. Then about the fauna, important animals, mammals, leopard, Asiatic black bear, Himalayan goral, Himalayan siro, musk deer, that I will be discussing about this musk deer, barking deer, Indian porcupine, rhesus macaque, leopard cat, yellow-throated marten, Himalayan grey-loon. These are some important mammals residing in this wildlife sanctuary. This sanctuary is also an ornithologist's paradise with a plethora of aviary species like chestnut wild newtach, oriental turtle, dove, black-headed jay, Himalayan griffon vulture, also important threatened species, common hoopie, Himalayan monal, spotted fork-tail, hill partridge. About the study area, this study was carried out from June 2019 to August 2021 in different patches of Kalatop and Khajjar, Lakkarmandi, Dankund, Kolhani area wildlife sanctuary. August month is the month when highest rainfall recorded in this area, and this is having a temperate climatic conditions. As far as the methodology is concerned, my research was based upon the interviews of senior officials, forest workers, local peoples, herb collectors, Moshela collectors, migratory birds living in that area, nomadic grazers, shepherds, Gujars, and literature review also helped me a lot to find out the reasons behind the negligible sighting of threatened wildlife fauna of the sanctuary. That is the main topic. About the area, Khajjar, that is having a lake with a floating island in the center. There is a temple Khajjinar, and the name has been derived from this deity, that is Khajjinar. And I have discussed earlier about the important organism, individuals or mammals found in this area. This is the panoramic view of Khajjar. This is Khajjar Lake, and this is the dense forest. This is the area of Kalatop, area of Dankund. Now, origin of research problem, how I decided to go for this problem or to research about this topic. This was oriented by spotting of a single black musk deer in the sanctuary after 20 years long period. The sighting of Himalayan shiro, that is also negligible since 2015-16. This has been a 5 to 6 years long span, and then when people not seeing even a single individual of shiro. So research problem mainly originated to analyze the factors responsible for negligible sighting of these organism, black musk deer, Himalayan grey langur or Himalayan griffon vulture, this Himalayan shiro, and also to analyze the effect of human activities and change in the climatic factors or change in the habits of this wild fauna of the sanctuary for their rare sighting from a long time. Objectives of research were to find out the reasons behind absence of these important threatened faunal wildlife from the area from last few years, and this is to ensure their livelihood smooth and to ensure their conservation. These are some objectives behind the research. One of the important objectives behind this research was also to remove those obstacles with the help of the Department of Forest and Government of Himachal Pradesh, to remove those obstacles which are actually threatening their survival and to allow them to integrate within themselves in that their natural habitat, to increase their population, to maintain their race. These were also some objectives. About my result or finding or discussions. As far as the tourist influx is there, about 10 to 12 lakhs tourist influx is there in that area. It means about 1 lakh tourists per month. Vehicular movement, you can easily imagine how many vehicular movement to the area is there. That has been increased to a large extent. Tourists as well as local public wander freely in the area with the vehicle with blowing horns, that also affect the survival of those or sighting of those organisms. Black musk deer is found in this sanctuary after 20 years. That was spotted by wildlifer or tourist guide, Mr. Suraj Bhardwaj. along our side in the way from Lakkad Mandi to Kalatop in the month of June 2019. Recently, in the month of August 2021, recently, probably the same musk deer has again been recorded by two forest guard in the same area along the roadside, and they also have tracked that video in their camera for about 35 seconds. So this has confirmed the presence of this beautiful mammal in this sanctuary. This is the spotting of this musk deer, and this is the video I will play next time. So one of more findings there is a increased conflict between Himalayan grey langur and human, with increasing incident of crow parades due to destruction of their natural habitat, a reduction in the natural food sources. The Chamba is the most favorable natural habitat for this grey langur, Himalayan grey langur, but now due to some human activities, hydroelectric projects, degradation of their habitat, fragmentation, horticulture expansion, they have been their survival have been threatened, or their sighting or their conflict with human in the area has been increased. Major common threat is regarding habitat loss, degradation through human encroachment, overgrazing, building of road through the forest fire, predation by some carnivores like leopards, etc. Attack of some diseases also has affected the survival of these organisms. This is the sighting of these are commonly found in the area, Himalayan sector langur. Population now about Himalayan bifront vulture, Gyps himalayensis. Their population also being declined in the area due to the their feeding because of the diclofenac. You must have known about that. It's an anti-inflammatory drug that is used on the livestock that has led to renal failure, causes visceral gout in the vultures, ulceration, carcinogenic problems. Polythene content consumption. This also has led to the death and disease-causing factors in to those organisms. Changing climatic conditions might have proven harmful for their survival. That cattle are generally not thrown in the open by people nowadays. They are buried properly, so this also has affected the survival of vulture. Himalayan shiro, that is a shy mammal that is not sighted in the sanctuary since last 15 years. Before that time, some 2 or 3 pairs were generally seen in the area. Then that was followed by the appearance of only females, and that was followed by the disappearance of females also. So there may be some mouth or hoof disease in 2005-6. That may be the reason of their death. Multiple zeros, dead bodies were found in the nala and ditches during that time. That may be the reason. Now measures taken by the Department of Forest or Wildlife for conservation of biodiversity. They have banned drugs. These are not allowed in the wildlife unless the legal sources permission. No disturbance should be caused to wildlife. Natural habitat destruction, roosting areas, nest, dens, wildlife species is again prohibited in the sanctuary area. No natural water sources and other resources should be disturbed, and this must be kept clean. Searchers should respect the local traditions and culture. Waste material should not be thrown in the area. Cleanliness has to be maintained. Cutting and damage to plants, trees, soil surfaces again strictly banned. Collection of fuel.
Please, you have finished your time. Please conclude your presentation.
Okay, sir. I'm concluding, there is a very little climatic change in the area. Tourism has no big effect on the survival of wildlife. And wildlife has restricted to come near the road. Numerous griffon vulture in abundance in Dankun, Pulani area, Tarai area. There is a slight sighting of herd of wild boar in the area due to some climatic change. Dropping of scats of Himalayan shiro has been found in the sanctuary area during 2015-16. Musk deer does face anthropogenic pressure in the sanctuary area. That's why they have been reduced to number, who might have poachers killed musk deer primarily for musk pod or skin for their meat. Population density of black deer, yellow-throated marten, Himalayan goral has been increased. Administration has banned the administration of diclofenac. Himalayan brown goral have been seen multiple times. They frequently visit the public or inhabitation. Himalayan black bear has attacked the people of the area multiple times. Habitat degradation, over exploitation, environmental change, increased anthropogenic activities have made the survival of endangered flora threatened. So now it is believed that Himalayan shaggy langur is no longer shy, and they are frequently going into the public. Major common threat that I have discussed earlier. So Department of final conclusion there, Department of Wildlife has putting efforts for the conservation of all the species. Trap cameras have been installed. Wildlife awareness is there in through various activities. Local people participation has been increased. Human activities have been restricted, and this research will definitely aid in the designing and implementation of holistic stakeholder involving participatory conservation program for endangered faunal diversity in sanctuary, and this research will open more venues for wildlife research and their conservation in area. So I'm concluding with this. This is the IUCN status of different organisms found in the area, IUCN status, and these are different sanctuaries. And so thank you all for hearing me patiently. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Avinash